So what type of estuary is missing now? I think I forgot one. Do you remember? Do you remember which one is missing? Oh, I think I remember. I think it was something like the vertically mixed. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, I have one example. Vertically mixed estuary. This is the Myall River Channel in New South Wales, Australia. And look at the salinity distribution here. Channel, 20 kilometers is shown. You're on one side, okay, called upstream here. Salinity levels, well, are just about 1. It's almost fresh water. You can drink it if it's not. You can always careful if there's nothing, if it's clean, you can drink it. You just walk a few kilometers, you end up on the other side. Between these two, the other side is the marine, your ocean. It's very salty water. And the transition zone is only 3 kilometers across, and there are no 2 layers. It's vertically mixed. This is what we call a vertically mixed estuary. So we also talked about salt plug estuaries, and I also found an example of a salt plug estuary. And this is shown on the next slide. No, it's not. It's not. It's an inverse estuary first. Sorry about that. An inverse estuary. Spencer Gulf. So how can you identify an inverse estuary? Well, you can identify it by salinity levels that are much higher compared to salinity levels in the open ocean. So open ocean is 35. Look at the numbers here. 40, 46 near Port Augusta. This is Spencer Gulf. Not all of it, not of all of Spencer Gulf, but sort of the upper half of Spencer Gulf, you can see. Inverse estuary, okay? And if you see something like this, you already know that it has an outflow in the bottom layer and an inflow near the surface. That's the general circulation in that system. And you also know that if the system is a little bit bigger, the Coriolis force comes into play. So you have more the outflow on the one side, on the inflow on the other side. And this is exactly what you see here in the salinity distribution. Look at that. You can see if you compare the both sides, you can see on one side is lower salinity, on the other side is bigger salinity. This is proof of the Coriolis force. Okay, this is the inverse estuary. And I think the salt plug estuary comes on the next slide, but to avoid 2 mistakes in a row, I just have a little break. Okay, I see you in a minute.